a reality show
Yep.
centered on Black love and Black couples. And
Yep.
I love that this show does a wonderful job of dispelling any speculation out there, rumors
Mhm.
out there, and conversations out there that Black people don't want to love each other. This show proves that that's not
Oh
true.
no. Oh, definitely. Oh no. We want to love one another. Make no mistake about that.
This is only beginning, ladies and gentlemen. While some connections might be forming right now, you never know what might be coming around the corner next. It's about to get tricky up in here.
So, Tommy, let's kick things off. Let me ask you this. How does this season differ or stand out, in your opinion, from previous seasons?
This one's a little different. All of them, they kind of have their own different differences, but this one right here is I really saw more ladies that I really thought were genuine about finding love. Sometimes I see some people, I think they may have some hidden agendas or whatnot. But this right here, I think I really saw some ladies that really want to find it or really looking for it. And I mean, I could tell talking to them, when I'm sitting in the lounges with them, I was like, these girls really want to find a good man, So it's nothing for me to. So now I go back to the men. Hey, look, they really want to find a good man. Now we got to make sure y'all are good men. So let's work on that part and make sure y'all don't have a hidden agenda. So I'm always trying to crack the whip in a nice way, but at least still be a little stern and make sure I'm getting my point across on what we're trying to do here.
So, I mean, obviously you can't spoil anything, but do we make any love connections this season?
We got some love triangles. We got some curved balls. We got one gentleman. Everybody love him. Everybody. So that's the one you need to be looking for. That's the one you need to be. The first day you're going to try to figure out, okay, which one is Tommy talking about? One guy, everybody loves him. And let's just see who winds up with who at the end. But everybody love this boy. Everybody love this boy.
So on that note, will we get any twisty surprises? I mean, when the season starts and we go on this journey with the contestants, will we, the viewers, be surprised by where some of these folks end up when the season wraps?
Oh, definitely. You'll definitely be surprised where it ends up. But I'll throw you one just to jump off the beginning. Normally I have 10 men, 10 women, right? And normally when you watch the show, it starts off with the big mixer, right? So I have thrown a big curveball from the beginning. We're gonna do 2 mixers. That way, it's 2 different groups, and y'all ain't gonna meet up until maybe 2-3 days later. So now you only see 10, and then you'll see 10 over here. You won't see them together. I'm throwing curveballs. I'm crazy. It's me.
I love it.
It's me.
I love it.
Because that way I got you focused. Now I got you focusing on this, and then when I bring everybody else in, now you don't know what to do. So you got to start all over.
So then let me ask you this: how do you encourage authenticity among the participants during this journey to ensure, like you just said, that they're coming in with their A game, they're keeping it real, they're just not there to be a pretty face on the camera?
You know what? You got to keep reiterating that you're here to find love. If you're here to come in and smile for the camera, if you're here to come because you're trying to make it to the end, then you're in the wrong place, because there's people that make it to the end and walk away with nothing. So what good is that? So if you're not focused on the goal is love, man. And if you're not focused on it, then you're in the wrong place. And I don't mind checking you on that. If you came in here to be like, I know what they're going to do next. I seen this on this other season. That's why we keep throwing the curveballs, because guess what? I know you've seen the other seasons. So I got to make sure what I throw at you have never seen before. So we're just going to keep coming with something different. So that way you're focusing on the journey and you're not trying to play a game. And that's the difference.
Falling in love scare you?
No, I think it'll be easy.
I got it out of the trenches. This is really me, no more pretending.
Baby, you said you was ready to turn up.
In life and in love, things are not always equal.
Thank you for meeting me this evening.
Change your tone of voice.
Okay.
Get my roses back.
I saw the trailer, and there's a moment, I think maybe it's coming up in the reunion, where one of the gals threatens to punch another gal in the face. And so I'm like, how do you support the contestants' emotional well-being while also ensuring the entertainment value of the show?
You know what? You got to get to the point where my guys are classy and gentlemen at all times. You know, some of them, they get a little riled up. They get a little caught up in their feelings and they want to flex and do this. But at the end of the day, I'm steady in their ears saying, hey, man, do you know millions of people about to see this? Millions of people about to see you act a damn fool. And let's clean this up. And that's the part that that's my job, is to make sure we as African Americans are not out there displaying ourselves in a way that we definitely don't want to be represented.
And then, of course, obviously, you know, this show emphasizes a connection beyond the surface level of attraction. So how do you facilitate discussions? I mean, in the beginning, it's icebreaker, you know,
right.
And like in life, most people are wearing masks that they're presenting because they don't want you to see their true selves, right?
Yep.
So how long does it kind of take to facilitate deeper?
You know what? It doesn't take long. You know, once you get past day 2 of eye candy and what's cute and what's sexy, you know, I'm always bringing them back to reality and saying, okay, cute, sexy, we got that part. We good with that now, right? Okay, so now let's go find out who they are. Because now let's get past the representative that we saw the first day, because that's all that was a representative. So let's pull back these layers. And I'm also, even while we're pulling back these layers, both sides have to be vulnerable and open up and show what it is that they've really been missing in their life. And if you don't open up, if I don't tell you what's going on, then of what I'm looking for, what I like, then we're not going to get to the prize that we're trying to get to. And you got to remember this, that a lot of people got plenty of baggage. So what you got to understand is, you got a bag and she got a bag. And we're going to try to get together and we're going to slowly start taking all this stuff out of our bag so we can show somebody who we really are. And you got to start now unpiling your stuff. And we don't want to do all that in one day, but gradually you got to start getting to the core of who you are. You got to start letting people, yeah, let me show you about this part. Like, here go my bad credit. Here's this, here's that. Start unloading your bag gradually and letting them know. And now when we get to the emptiness of it, when all the bag is empty, now we say, okay, that's all my stuff. You still like me? Can you still deal with me? Can we make something work? Here's all my stuff. This is all I've done. I've given you all of it. I've opened up and just shown you all my mess. Now, I've seen all your mess and I'm cool with your mess. Are you cool with mine? And let's see if we can ride together.
I love that. And on that note, sir, right? So what's the energy like behind the scenes? The moments we don't see as audience members.
You know what? You see a lot of emotion. You see a lot of things that people let the emotions get the best of them sometimes. And then when the camera is off, you see someone realize, oh my God, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. You know, and that's why I'm always trying to talk prior to that. I'm trying to tell you before, hey, I want you to be yourself, but I don't want you to lose it. So, and, you know, it's emotions. People are getting caught up, and, you know, and people are and you get caught up when it's something you're passionate about, and they're passionate about trying to find the right one, trying to make sure they still look right because the whole world is watching. So it's a tug of war at the same time. I want what I want, but I don't want to look like this and I don't want to look like that, and I don't. Oh my God! But you see, but you know, when the camera's down, then you see people kind of break down or unfold, and then then they get themselves together and say, okay, I'm gonna get back in here and find it. I'm gonna get back here. I'm not quitting. I'm staying on this journey. I'm not quitting. I'm gonna get it. And it's my job to be encouraging, to get you back into the game, to get you back on this journey, and to say, okay, I can find it. I can stay in there. But yeah, sometimes you get some people want to throw in the towel. No. That's what goes on in your regular dating life. You throw it in. I ain't calling him. I ain't doing it. No, we on this journey. You're gonna see him again tomorrow. And tomorrow you might say, I don't like it. Okay, cool. But let's at least get to the end. Let's make sure we like him or we don't. Let's finish. Finish the race.
So, Tommy, what's the audience reaction to this show over the past few seasons? Especially seeing these black couples, seeing this black representation and the impact and how that's resonating with the audience. And I'm curious to know, tie into your answer if you don't mind, do you have folks coming up to you on the street saying, you got to put me on the show? I'm ready. I need a date. I'm looking for love.
Everybody. Everybody. So here's what's big right now. And I don't know, I'm sure people have asked you about this, but I have more 60 plus that are always asking, when are we going to do Ready to Love for the 60 and up crowd? And it's not a bad, it is not a bad idea. I think it could work. I was telling someone earlier, I think let's tease it a little bit. Let's do like right now, we're getting ready to go into MLK weekend, right? It would be great. Let's say next year this time we do Ready to Love, what'd you call it? Silver Fox, Ready to Love 60 and up. But we only do a weekend, like a 4-day weekend. And let's see what that mixing and mingling would be like. And it'll be a great test to let us know, hey, this 60 and up. We should do a whole season of this. But it would be a great weekend special.
She can't help but be messy. Then if I get up and slap the in her mother mouth, she gonna have a problem.
Is that what you want to do?
Please don't.
We can go there.
I know from the very beginning of this conversation, I've said to you what I love about this show, and that it highlights black love and the attempt to find black love. But what, in your opinion, makes Ready to Love unique and stand out from other dating shows that we've seen over the past 10 years, I suppose?
This is definitely different, and this is not. These people aren't 20 years old. They're not 20, 25 years old. They're not fresh out of college. These people have been around the world, been around the block. Some of them been married, divorced, got children, career driven. They are set in their everyday life of the hustle and bustle. So they're used to just that I got to go to work. I got to do this. I got to do that. So these people are now hitting their brakes and taking time to focus on love. So it's totally different from what you see on any other dating show. These are people these are really working people. This lady really got to go home and cook for her kids and run them to the school. And these are real people. And so it's definitely not someone that's 23, 24, that's, fresh out of college, chiseled up body, all this and that. No. These are real people that are trying to find it. And, for them to slow down and get on a journey like this, and it's totally out of their norm, this is what makes it different. It's like, okay, these people are taking a complete turn to get on this journey. 10 men, 10 women. And when it gets down to the end, after the process of elimination, men eliminating women and women eliminating men, and we get to the end of this journey, we got 6 people left, 3 couples who have hopefully found love. That's it. That's the prize. The prize is love. Ain't no trip around the world. Ain't no $1 million. It's love. And you can't put no cost on that right there.
You can't. And on that note, that leads into the perfect last question for you today. What advice, like you said, this is 100 shows in now for Ready to Love. What advice do you have for men and women, who are of a certain age, 40s, 50s, 60s, who are searching for love, and they feel like, I'm too old for love. Love is in my age group, it's a challenge, and I'm ready to quit. I'm throwing in the towel. What advice do you have for those folks? Do
not throw in that towel. Love is still out there. You can still find it. I think personally, when I think the key is this. You can find love, but I think the key is you first got to find yourself, and you got to find out who you are. And a lot of people are out there moving around this world and moving around this country, and they think they got it going on. And guess what? They don't know themselves. You got to find out who you are. And that's right there, because once you know who you are, you at least know now what your representation is when you meet somebody. Because a lot of times when we meet somebody, you're putting up this wall. You're putting up this wall, and they're not really meeting who you are. And but I just challenge people to know who you are. Open yourself up to you. Be vulnerable to you. Find out all about you. Fall in love with you. And then if you fall in love with yourself, then you might be open to letting somebody else fall in love with you later. But fall in love with yourself first. Know who you are and be comfortable with that. And that way, when you put it all out there, at least you know I left a good representation because that was me. And I love me. I gave you all of me. I ain't give you no lie. I ain't give you nothing. I gave you the truth. I gave you me.
It does not get any easier. It's time to find out which of these singles are really ready to love.
As we're leaving the date, he kneeled down on the floor.
Oh, there's one more thing that I want to do.
Really?
Ready to Love new season Friday, January 12th, 8/7 Central on OWN.